A long time ago in the Roman Empire, a bad and powerful king ruled the land. He forced people to pray to statues. Anyone who believed in just one true God was punished. His soldiers watched the people to make sure they followed his orders. In the city, a small group of young men met in secret. They were scared because they did not want to worship statues. One of them said, "We believe in one God. We cannot pray to idols." The king heard about them and became very angry. He told his soldiers to catch them. But before the soldiers could find them, the young men ran away at night. They left behind their homes, families, and everything they knew. They did not know where they were going, but they believed God would help them. The young men walked for a long time through the mountains. They were tired and hungry. Then they found a cave hidden in the rocks. One of them said, "This is a good place to hide." Even though they were scared, they prayed to God and asked for his help. "Our Lord, give us your mercy and guide us." Qur'an 18:10. A loyal dog named Shitmir had followed them from the city. He lay at the cave entrance, guarding them. While they rested, God made them fall into a deep sleep. Days passed, then weeks, then years. Outside, the world changed, but inside the cave, time stopped. The sun moved in a way that kept them safe. Their bodies did not get sick, hungry, or old. The evil king died. The city changed. People now believed in one God, but the young men did not know anything because they were still asleep. 300 years passed. Now a kind king ruled the city. People believed in God. The city was different. New buildings, new clothes, and new ways of talking. But no one knew about the young men sleeping in the cave. One day, God woke them up. They stretched and looked around. Everything was the same in the cave. One of them asked, "How long did we sleep?" "Maybe a day or just part of a day," another guessed. They were hungry, so they took out an old silver coin and sent one man to buy food. "Be careful," they warned. "The king's men might still be looking for us." The young man walked into the city. But something was strange. The streets were different. The buildings looked new. The people dressed and talked differently. He went to a shop and gave the shopkeeper his old coin. The shopkeeper looked at it and gasped, "Where did you find this? This coin is from a time long ago." People gathered around. "This money is from the old king's time. How do you have this?" The young man became scared. What had happened? The people took him to the king's palace. The new king and his wise men listened to the young man's story. They understood. These young men were a miracle from God. They had slept for 300 years, but to them, it felt like only one day. The young man rushed back to the cave to tell his friends. But before they could return to the city, God made them pass away peacefully. The people were amazed. They built a shrine at the cave to remember them. Their story was told again and again for generations. The story of the people of the cave is not just about survival. It shows God's great power. Faith in God. Even in hard times, those who believe in God are never alone. God's power over time. To God, a short time can be many years for us, a test of patience and trust. When things seem hopeless, trust that God knows best.